Having a relationship can be very, very, very rough. When we fall in love, we do not choose who we fall in love with, and we start loving that person immediately. We love each other. We spend time with each other. We go to the cinema. We have fun in different places, and yeah, we just spend time with each other. And then later on in that relationship, we're going to become parents. uh, when you have a relationship, then sometime you're just gonna be like, okay, we want some kids actually, and this is where like love is so powerful. It starts to shine through like those humans that love each other. When they get a child, their love is getting even stronger. Their love gets stronger. They're gonna like get even closer connected. And now the time is also going to be like spent on the baby and not so much on themselves anymore. Like more on the baby and more on them all actually. Just but the love between the man and the woman, like it becomes better, but you just don't have as much time with each other anymore because you're also going to focus on your baby, of course. And love can also be so powerful that you're gonna sometimes like love has a lot of power, sorry, and they can make you do crazy stuff. You will kill for someone you love. You will do anything for someone you love. Love is so powerful, and sometimes it turns out that the love you had for another human being, it didn't work out. It's time to move on, and it's time to maybe split apart and maybe not talk again. That's the solution for some people. And maybe that is the right solution, maybe it's not. And this is some of the things that Raymond Carver picks up in his story, short story, Popular Mechanics from 1981, I think. 2 seconds. Yes, it's from 1981. Yes, sorry. Yeah, the body. It is a third-person narrator, and it is filled with anger and aggression. We feel like this narrator. This is a this is a very very serious case. Those parents, they're not happy in any way. They know that this is their last time together, and they know that yeah, this has not been going well for the past like how long it has been, and you can see like that the relationship is falling apart. You hear the snow melting outside, and it is very very cold, and it is dark, and it also gets dark inside, not only outside. And this maybe shows that something bad is about to happen. And then they see like this baby, and they're like, what are we gonna do? Like, who is gonna keep the baby? And of course they think selfish, they want to keep the baby. They love the baby for like all their heart. Love their heart loves the baby, and they want to keep the baby. Their love is so strong for this baby, both of them, so it's very hard to find a solution. Who is going to let go? And yeah, so they like pull the baby, and they start like, no, I want the baby, no, I want the baby, and yeah, then they maybe break the baby's arm in the end. And that is maybe a symbol of the relationship being broken. And in the end, it says, in this manner, the issue was decided after the baby's arm is perhaps broken. Like you see that the in the end. So maybe it is going to be like something like the government is going to step in and say like, okay, we're gonna move this baby and we're gonna give it some new parents because those two, they don't know what they're doing, and they will just like mess everything up. So yeah, maybe none of them will get the baby. And this sorry, this topic is something that is like it revolves a problem that will always be here, because We will always fight for something we love. And the title itself is Popular Mechanics. It is like a mechanic that is built into the human. Like, we can't control it. We just do it because we protect our children just like animals. We are animals, so we protect whom we love. And that is just something we cannot do anything about. We just love. When we love something, we will do anything for it. Like, we will fight for it with the hardest we can. So hard we can, yeah. And conclusion, sorry, I'm running out of time, so I'm speeding things a bit up. It's hard to control yourself. Love's power is so strong. So when you're like in these situations, you should like maybe just like breathe for 10 seconds and just calm down and speak about it calmly. Don't panic. Don't get angry. Don't start yelling at each other. It doesn't help, and it doesn't help the child. And that is maybe what Raymond Carver wants us to see. Like, we shouldn't do such things. He knows that we get angry and we fight for who we love, but this is not a solution. This just make the this just makes it worse. Like, the matter is just getting worse, and who are you helping? Yourself? The children? The child? No, you're not helping anyone. So yeah, it is a very like serious matter. Like, we fight for our children, of course we do, but that doesn't mean that we should like ruin the kid's experience or like ruin its life just because we want to be selfish. No, not at all. So yeah, like, you should talk with your partner instead, and you should figure out what the best solution for everyone could be. And yeah, maybe you should like try to like do those shifts where you like take 1 week at one parent, the baby takes 1 week at every parent, and then you like just keep shifting between those, and then maybe you can talk again, and then maybe you can like celebrate Christmas with each other and do what's best for the child, because everything is not about you. It's also like it's mostly about the child, because that is what is actually important. So yeah, I think that is what Raymond Carver wants us to like want to that is what he wants to learn us. Yeah. And now I'm done. Sorry for it being a bit longer, but yeah.